CoD Mobile, 10 common mistakes most players make. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to CoD Emperor. Here are CoD Mobile 10 common mistakes most players make. Number 10, fighting with knives. While they might seem effective the first few times, knives are definitely not the best option when fighting pro players. Using a knife for melee combat does have advantages, such as increasing the player's movement speed, but when it comes down to it, one couldn't possibly have made a worse decision. Any good player can take out a knife user with an assault rifle or SMG before the latter gets close enough to strike.
Afterwards. Unfortunately, the switch to secondary in CoD is pretty slow, so I can't use it as.
Number 9, sniping in an enclosed space. While they are likely the deadliest players in CoD, a sniper that doesn't know what they're doing won't really pose much of a threat. When sniping, a player wants to have their options open in case they are tracked down. In a more spacious room, the sniper will have a chance to defend themselves. If the place is enclosed, then sneaking up on the sniper will be no problem at all. In such a case, a team that depends on their sniper will be done for. Number 8, sniping out in the open. This type of risky gameplay should be reserved for the best of the best snipers. Sniping while standing out in the open is risky for even pro players. It doesn't just leave room for error, as the act itself is already a mistake. A sniper should take the high ground to have a better look at his opponents. A coordinated attack could easily thwart the best sniper, so using a rifle while standing out in the open should be avoided as much as possible.
टाइम किल आता है वो 400 मिलीसेकंड का आता है जो कि टोटली आइडेंटिकल है स्नाइपर राइफल्स के तो अब एक बार सोचो.
Number 7, camping with an SMG. Camping is generally considered to be a very annoying practice in games. Though the players who camp call it a tactical waiting, in certain CoD mobile maps, camping can be quite effective, but players must do so with a proper weapon. SMGs are meant for aggressive playing, like charging into players head on. SMGs generally have a low damage range, so trying to hit a target from a long distance while camping will be mostly ineffective even for the best players.
तो ऐसा जो है वो गेम को बैलेंस रखने के लिए किया गया था. इससे क्या हुआ?
Number 6, camping with shotguns. One couldn't possibly pick a worse weapon to camp with. In fact, a new player who tries this strategy will probably realize their mistake rather quickly. Shotguns have an incredibly low damage range. One can't really expect to do any harm to an opponent from a distance. Waiting in a room for enemies is also a bad idea because it takes a lot to take down a target that's expecting an ambush, and most players do. Shotguns should be used for close range shooting. Number 5, using way too many attachments. The more someone advances in the game, the more they begin to realize that some attachments aren't really necessary. Take scopes for instance. If a player considers themselves a pro, then they should begin to learn how to play without scopes, as they have a negative impact on anything associated with speed. Many players insist on checking all the boxes on attachments in their loadout, completely oblivious to the fact that their weapons are gradually losing their effectiveness as a result. Number 4, snipers quickscoping from close range. Quickscoping is yet another skill that should be left for the pros. Although any good sniper in CoD must learn how to quickscope a target, doing this from close range is a different story entirely. If the opponent close to the sniper is using a gun with high damage and fire rate, the sniper will be down before the scope is done. An opponent using a shotgun is also a threat at close range, since they only need to fire once to take out an enemy. That doesn't leave a lot of time to scope in. Hipfire would be the best option.
Wanted to learn sniping but don't know where to start. Well, this is the video for you because
Number 3, going prone from a distance during a shootout. Going prone has always been a good way to take an enemy by surprise during a shootout. The drawback, however, is that the user has to be really close to an opponent for the surprise to work. Going prone from a distance doesn't throw most opponents off all that much, though it does provide them with a smaller target to aim at. A good player will still take a target out even after they've gone prone, especially from a distance.
what you want to do is go into settings, then you want to go in custom layout. So I'm going to click on it for a second and I'm going to
Number 2, prioritizing scopes over ADS speed. Scopes naturally make it easier to aim at a target, but that comes at a price since they reduce ADS, aka aim down sight, by a considerable amount. ADS speeds a lot and can make all the difference between two opponents using the exact same weapon. If a player with slow ADS speed is caught by surprise, they will be taken out even if the enemy happens to be using their type of weapon. In a scenario where both weapons are the same, it all comes down to ADS speed. Whoever fires first wins. Number 1, using the largest extended mags. A gun with a big mag capacity is good and all, but overdoing it in this area can be disastrous. Increasing the mag capacity of a gun drastically reduces the player's movement and ADS speeds, all while lengthening the reload time of the weapon. The player might feel confident in the number of bullets their gun can carry at a time, but they've actually set themselves up to be freebies in a match. Someone will be best served with a fast mag that carries a serviceable number of bullets but reloads really quickly. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also watch the next 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.